In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a quick status update in your activity feed. So here we are at the home page, and we'll just real quick log in. If you're not logged in yet, you can sign up. So we'll log in. And once you log in, you will be brought to your dashboard. And your dashboard will show you things like discussion forums, social groups, and activity. You can click on activity feed, and that will take you directly to the feed, or you can click up here in the menu item, which says activity as well. So we'll go there. You'll notice on the left the ability to search forums, articles, who you're following. You could also see some recent active members on the forums and on the site, and then some groups. In the middle, you'll see your activity feed, and this is a chronological list of all the things that you and basically everyone else on the network has posted. And you have the ability to add things like links and images. And if you click into this open box at the top, you're able to make a quick status update. So I'll just do this right here. Just click quick status update, and all you need to do is hit this big blue button, post update. That's it. Quick and easy, and it gets added there. Now you'll notice there are some other things that you can do when you're in your status update area. You can format text. So for example, I'll put the word format text in there, and I will just copy that a few times. Pressing enter does not post your update. You have to click the blue button here. So you can hit enter to breeze through some of the areas. Now, if I highlight, I can come over here and hit format text, and I could bold that, or if I wanted to, I could turn this all into a list or a numbered list, that kind of thing. You could do block quotes. You can also add links. So if I wanted to make this a link, I could highlight that text and just paste a link here, like let's do openlebo.com, hit the plus mark, and it turns that formatted text into a link. You can also just add the link like that and hit enter. And then when this posts, you'll see how that updates here. So we can, again, just click post there. And you'll notice that both of these are linked, both the formatted text and the regular link. The benefit of doing the formatted text is you could have that link say whatever you want. Just to show you a few other things you can do, you can click this icon down here, and that'll pop up an area where you could drop photos. You can also input GIFs. So this has an integration directly with the Giphy API, so you can just search for anything here. Here's a really funny picture of a dog with a turkey hat on, but let's just search for Thanksgiving, since that's around the time when we're doing the searching here. And it'll pop up. There we go, Snoopy and Woodstock. So you can then post that update, and that will post directly to your feed. You can also insert emojis, all different kinds. I think these are some food and drink emojis. Okay, let's put that in there. That looks great. We can insert another emoji, maybe a cookie. Perfect. Click post, and then that will be added to your feed as well. Now, just a couple other items to see. You have the ability to control where that status update gets posted and also the privacy of that status update. So for example, if I wanted to post something, generally it defaults to public, meaning everyone can see it. Even people who are not logged in can see it from the front end. They can't reply to it or post back, but they can see it if they were to land on OpenLebo. All members is just for logged in people. That means someone would have to log in or be a member of the site, otherwise they can't see it. Even if they're looking at it from the front end, they have to be logged in. My connections are specifically people with whom you have connections. So for example, if you click on your name and head over to your profile, this is where you will see your connections. So if you go to your connections page, you could see who you have connections with. Right now, I'm not connected with anybody, but as you get requests and as you request to be connected with other people, that information will show up here in your profile. And when you post a status update that is listed only to your connections, those are the only people who will be able to see your timeline feed. This will also show up in their timeline as they follow you as well. And then of course you can choose only me, which pretty much means that status update is only visible to you yourself on your profile. It acts like a diary of sorts. If you wanted to use this site to keep a diary, I'm not sure why you would, but that option would be available to you. The other thing you could do here is instead of posting on the normal feed or even in your timeline, you could post in a group setting. So for example, if you're part of a group, you click on post to group, and you don't have to be inside that group. You could do it right here from your activity feed. And you just start typing the group. So let's say I wanted to post in one of the school groups. I type the word school. I could see that I'm part of How Elementary School, and I could just write test here, and then I'm going to post that update. Now, of course, that'll show up in the main activity feed because that's where everything shows up, but it also tells me it's in How Elementary School feed. So if I were to click on that link, I can go over to the group for How Elementary, and if I click the feed for the How Elementary School group, you'll notice that that update is also there, test. So I didn't have to go into the group to make that post. I did it straight from here. Now, if you make an error and you want to edit the post, you can click on these three options here and you can click Edit. Now, it's not going to give you the ability to take that away from that group or change the group that it's in, but you can change the text and then update that post. So that will update. If you want to delete the post altogether, just click the Delete button and it'll get rid of that post. It'll also remove it from the group that you might have posted it in. So as a poster of your update, you have the ability to do that. You can do that indefinitely. So if you ever need to delete a post, you just click on that and edit it or get rid of it. So that's pretty much an easy way to do a status update in your activity feed.